Hi, Jake. Thanks for joining us. Firstly, how are you and where in the world are you?
Well, I'm in Newcastle at the moment. At my girlfriend's, and we're just kind of self-isolating ourselves. We've got the dog here, and she's keeping us busy. So that's where I've been for the last 6 to 8 weeks. So a long time.
I was going to say, how's lockdown been for you? You've been quite bored?
Yeah, bored and trying not to argue with ourselves and just going to try not to kill each other because you're down there and we're in a small flat together 24/7. Luckily, we have the dog, which keeps us busy. But yeah, just kind of on the phone to Davey every few days and keep kind of pestering him for new exercise and stuff like that to do. Got myself a spin bike to do at home and stuff. So I'm doing bits and bobs.
Tell me a bit about the injury and how's your kind of progress going?
Yeah, so as of Monday, which was 8 weeks since post-operation, I've started walking again in trainers, which is the first time in a long time. So I've just came out with the boot, the protective boot, and I'm into trainers with a small heel raise in because I can't fully flatten my foot at the moment. It's a slow, gradual movement, so it'll take a few more months. But it's just positive to be back in the trainer now and out of that boot, which was a long, long time of kind of being. I've had all sorts of little things to keep me going. Like I've had a protective leg for the shower, like a silicone kind of thing put over. I've had a little ramp for the bed, seat for the shower for having a shower, and just all little silly stuff like so.
Man.
Yeah, I know. It's been tough. So I'm finally off the crutches, out of the boot, so it's progress. I'm kind of walking a bit weird at the moment, so I've got to get used to walking again.
Remind me of what actually happened. Like for any of the fans that can't remember, obviously because it feels so long ago now, anything happened. But what game was it? What actually happened? What went wrong?
Yeah, so it was the St Mirren game, the cup game. We were 4-1 down at half time, and we done brilliant to come back 4-4. I think I was playing centre back at the time, so I was enjoying that kind of new role. And came back 4-4, and then it went to extra time. And I think with the length of the game, and we had no subs, and you feel tightness during the game anyway. You feel tight hamstrings and whatever. And I felt a bit of a tight calf and tight Achilles during extra time, but it was one of them things. It's no more subs. You've got to just get through it. And I think there was only 3 or 4 minutes left, and I've gone to kind of push off. My Achilles given way, and it's snapped. But when Davey came on the physio, he asked me what happened, and I told him I was kicked full force in the Achilles, which is what it feels like. People say it feels like getting shot in the Achilles. So it was like a strong, sudden pain, and I was convinced that someone kicked me. But when we looked back at the video, I haven't been touched. It's just kind of given way. So, and then I knew straight away after the game that was the injury and how long it'd be.
In a weird way, you're kind of getting out of this quite lucky because I think you thought you were watching a lot of games from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Was it 2 or 3 games you missed?
I know, yeah. It's a blessing in disguise in a weird way that this is coming along at this time. So I haven't missed that many games, which I thought I'd really struggle with. Obviously, I missed a couple of big ones. I think Hearts away I was sitting at home listening to commentary and stuff like that and keeping up the track with stuff. But I think everyone's in the same boat as me, kind of doing home gym sessions. So it hasn't worked out too badly timing wise, and hopefully by the time everything's back up and running, I shouldn't miss too long.
So you're back for the next game then?
That's what I've told the gaffer anyway. So I've said I'm available for selection.
What is actually next for you then? What's the what have you been talking to the physio about and stuff? What's your kind of next step?
So it's only my first week out of the boot and in a trainer, so I'm kind of just practicing walking. I'm like a newborn baby at the moment, practicing walking around, little steps everywhere. So that's at the moment. I've got to keep strengthening the calf and that area around. It's dwindled a little bit and it's quite thin around the calf and stuff like that. So I've got to build all that back up, and then just get the mobility back really. But I've still got a couple of months left, but I've still got time, I suppose.
Have you stayed in touch with many of your teammates since the kind of lockdown started?
Yeah, I've stayed in touch with Charles quite a lot because I think he's quite bored in his own, self-isolating. So what kind of, and I'm self-isolating myself with my girlfriend. So we've been chatting quite a lot, and keep in contact with Sherwin and a few other lads, and obviously the group's quite busy at times. Usually when Decky puts in something stupid, people react. So that's keeping us in the loop, kind of. And yeah, because I've been down there, I haven't really seen anyone. So that's how I've been.
Are you missing just a kind of general routine of things as well?
Yeah, you miss being in. Just even when I first done my injury, like I think I spent a week at home, just lying in bed, like not really doing that because I couldn't really move. And the gaffer was on to me to come in and just get around the lads and stuff like that. And I went in for a couple of days, and it really helped. Like just going in, having a joke, having a laugh with the lads, just being around people, and especially that group as well. It did help a lot. So. I know even when this all gets back together and we start training, I'll be in every day, and that'll help me.
Yeah, definitely. Just to also look back on the kind of season as well, Jake. Just kind of get your kind of stuff looking back, and it feels very strange at this stage of the year to kind of be looking reflective. But just kind of take you back to the summer and when you first signed. How do you kind of look back on that now? What were your kind of feelings at the time? What was going through your head when you were actually joining the club?
Well, it's excitement, and I think because I knew I knew Trevor Carson, I knew Liam Donnelly, both from Hartlepool, so I knew a couple of lads, but I was kind of latching onto that, and I'm quite nervous joining new clubs anyway. I think my biggest thing is singing that initiation song, petrifies me.
So, nervous, weren't you? I remember you were one of the ones that...
I was trying to refuse to go up, but I was bullied up in the end, so I was glad I'd done it. Ain't No Mountain High, a classic. It actually went down quite well, to be fair, but I think it was the build-up of it all, because everyone was putting big pressure on me to get up, so it ended up being all right. But
10 of the boys that did it as well, so it felt like...
Oh, it was loads of us, yeah. But I think the gaffer asked me to get up first, and I said I'd pay the fine, and then he wouldn't take that as an answer, and every time someone else got up, he was on to me, like more and more pressure, and in the end I just crumbled. So
but now you can enjoy the next trip because it won't be you, and you can laugh at everyone.
Oh, I know. I don't even like watching them. That's the thing. I don't like. It makes me uncomfortable. The whole thing. Like when people are tapping that glass for someone to get up, and I know it's not me, I'm still not enjoying it. Like I'm sweating and everything just for them. I hate it.
I had to get up as well and do it in that trip.
Yeah, I know you did. You actually done well, yeah.
It was the worst. I think I was a player as well. They were waiting till the very end to get me up, and it made it even.
Yeah, worse. That's even worse. Yeah.
Of the show, because it was all I was thinking of the entire.
That's what I mean. You can't even enjoy your food because it's obviously after food, so I can't eat or nothing. It's horrible.
I thought it was going to be on day 1 as well, and it ended up being like day 4. So it was the whole trip.
I know.
Over your head.
I know, and to be fair, I think because a few players like joined a little bit later, I think a couple have got away with it. So we'll have to actually track them
down. Bring that up. Make sure they don't get away with it.
Yeah, I think Sherman Seedorf might be one. Yeah,
absolutely called him out there. What about that trip was actually quite good for you because you scored.
Very good.
The pre-season friendlies that helped you settle in any way, like kind of nail your place in the team.
It didn't name my place in the team at all, but it helped me settle a little bit, like just games and getting to know other players and stuff like that. I don't think the goal really matters in pre-season, but it was just it was obviously a nice stadium to play in and decent opposition and stuff like that. So it was an enjoyable trip. It was tough, but like training facilities were lovely, hotel, everything was brilliant. So it was an enjoyable one, but it was not that tough pre-season trip.
How do you look back from a personal perspective, just in the whole season overall? How will you remember this year once it is kind of all done and dusted, whenever that is? Just how will you remember it?
The one season that I scored 2 goals. I'm a one-a-season man. So to be fair, recent clubs I've been bullied off free kicks. So now that I'm allowed to take them, I fancy myself. You know what I mean? So that's helping. So now I've enjoyed it, like scoring a couple of goals, few assists, done well as a team, we're high in the table. Like it's been one of my most enjoyable seasons so far in my career, and just the lads and stuff like that. I knew I'd enjoy Scotland anyway, like the type of people that are up here, and I knew Motherwell was going to be like a family kind of club, and everyone was quite friendly and close, and all that's helped massively. Like so, it's been one of my most enjoyable half seasons so far. Yeah.
Have you got a favourite out of the 2 goals?
No, it's got to be the free kick, just because it's a 1-0 win as well. So I think as well, like performance wise, that was probably one of my better performances of the season. So that, and my girlfriend was there, my brother was there as well, which he's not off in that game, so he nearly jumped down off the stands in Kilmarnock in celebration. So
that
was a special one. Yeah, he was nearly going to head dive. Yeah.
I mean, this season overall, like in terms of the squad and stuff, it's obviously been a special one for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Was there any stage like along the way where you kind of thought, yeah, this something special's happening here?
Yeah, it was kind of like we had a period where we beat Hearts away, was a Hibs away as well, and then I think
after the Hearts game.
Yeah, beat them, and then we played Rangers away, and I think we lost. What was it, 1-0?
2-1.
2-1, yeah. And that was like a big test. You know what I mean? That was first game for a lot of us to play away at Ibrox and stuff like that. And even though we lost the game, it kind of gave us a bit of confidence that we can go to these big teams. I think we done well away at Celtic, and there's been loads of moments like where we've taken a lot of confidence from it. And you look at how we've matched up against most teams, we've either beat most teams or come close, especially a lot of the big teams, and we fully deserve like to be third. So it's been really good.
Does it feel like there's kind of like unfinished business?
Yeah, but for me, it's different because obviously I was kind of out already, so it was left down to the lads, and I was ready to sit there and support them and sit on my little commentary thing every Saturday and listen to it. That's what I was doing for the first couple of weeks. But no, it's just one of them things. It's if the season finishes as it is and we finish third, well then, I mean, that's good in itself, and we probably deserve that as well. So we'll just see how things unfold next couple of weeks.
There's a lot to look forward to, isn't there, once it all does come back into the fold in terms of
the season? Yeah. There's potentially Euro. There's all sorts going on. So yeah, it could be brilliant next season as well. And I'm sure the squad might grow and players can go and come in. So we'll see how all that goes.
Cool, I think that kind of covers everything then, Jake. Thanks for your time, and I'll let you kind of get back to, what was it, your gardening you were doing?
My garden and my fence painting is what it was, yeah. So
I'm sure your dog's loving that.
No, she's loving it, yeah. She's just floating around me, puzzled face.
Wondering why you're always around.
I know, yeah. Yeah, it's special for her actually, because I'm usually out at training and stuff like that, so she's loving me being home all the time.
Right. Well,
okie doke.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
No problem at all.